see some of this.
Okay. Just trying to get it straight. That's the issue I have.
Yeah, that's good. Tilt it. Wow, that's amazing.
You can zoom in, you can zoom out. You know, you really get into the detail a lot. The other thing that's kind of cool about it, and like I said, y'all's electric shop has one of these. One of the other things that you can do is you can, I gotta figure out how to do it again, is you can say, I want to drill a 2-inch hole, and it will tell you where the best place to drill a hole is. So I'm gonna say drill hole, okay? And it's gonna ask me, drill hole. I'm gonna say I want a 2-inch hole. Or 3. You keep talking about 3 inch, so it's gonna say where's the best place to do a 3-inch, and it will tell you like what you're kind of missing. It's telling me to do it here.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. It seems to me like there's something there. I wouldn't necessarily want to drill the hole there.
But that's interesting that the hole shows up in 3D as well.
Exactly, and it kind of shows what you're going to encounter as you go through it. See, it's saying that it doesn't think that that piece goes all the way across, which my judgment would say it does. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't think there's a way to drag the hole, which would be nice. Actually, I got to turn it all the way around too, because I want it to be uniform with how we're looking.
And that little cone keeps you oriented top
with the
down.
top corner. So that's what I'm trying to get it is back to where that cone is in the top. That way we're looking at the same image.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Yep.
Come on. Too many fingers.
But then to confirm, you could go in with some higher resolution at that spot and maybe reveal a little more about what might or might not be there.
Maybe. I'm trying to figure it out. So you can, I don't even know it. Don't mess with a lot of this, so not really too sure what these color schemes are. Grid on, yes. Section point, I don't know what that is. Y, Z, X, Y. Just kind of breaks it into sections. Yeah, no reason for any of that. And again, I can't even scan in the part that we're trying to.
Sure, because it's too close to the
correct. But based on this, if I've got 0 inches there and I see a pattern of where everything is, like you have 10 inches, you have 8 inches, you have 6 inches, you have 4 inches. Then I would come off the last one 2 and then probably measure 2 or 4 to try and get to where we're not hitting these cross pieces. Same thing with this. If it's at 0, then I would assume at, like, say here, at 8 inches, which is marked here, I would try to keep my hole somewhere in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, my gut level reaction is I would aim for where those two heavies intersect, or below and to the left a little bit from the yellow dot, and put a hole there, figuring that nothing is going to be right next to those heavy lines.
Yeah. And like I said, if you want me to, I can show you how I scan the whole thing over there.
Hey, go back to the 2D blue thing a little bit.
Colors changed. So that was where it was showing it, like, pretty much changed.
So that scale on the blue field is similar or correlated to the scale on
It's
the
exactly
sheet.
the same. So you have 0 to 24
Mm-hmm.
at the top, and then you have 0 to 24 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep. And when I do it, and see there's an X pointing that way, X pointing that way, Y pointing that way.
Yep.
When I scan it, when I show you how I scan it, it shows you start at 1, scan all the way across, and then it beeps once you got there. Then you come back to 2 and you scan all the way across. It keeps track of everything as you're going through it.